24 million people is a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004. It played host to Formula One's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019. We start a lap here at Shanghai with the long, difficult right-handers of turns 1 and 2, the first of 16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight provides the best passing opportunity of the lap, with speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour before we head into the braking zone of turn 14. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Pierre Gasly and Verstappen, Piastri, Albon, Hamilton and Franco Colapinto, Bearman, Hadjar, Gabriel Bortoleto and Lawson, Bottas, Ocon, Lance Stroll and Nico Hülkenberg, Sainz, Perez, Martins and Arvid Lindblad rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Copy, radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Okay, overtake enabled, overtake enabled. Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. so that's boost mode available if you need it. Good job, nice overtake. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.8 seconds. Okay, you're in the top 10. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Right, keep pushing, you're gaining on the car ahead. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.6 seconds. Okay, Ollie, Gasly behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Got it.
Okay, Nico's into the pits. Nico in the pits. Don't forget, box this lap. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, Ollie, Albon's ahead of you. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push. Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Okay, ignore that objective. Focus on your VSC Delta instead. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive Delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive Delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, Ollie, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push and use it all up.
Yep.
Okay, just follow the safety car. Don't worry about the target now. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car... Is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Yeah, we can do that.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car. Safety car in this lap, safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Flag. Gap to your teammate behind, 5.0 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, overtake enabled. And we're currently sat in 6th. The distance to the leader, 4.7 seconds. Piastri ahead. Okay, gap ahead, 0.9 seconds. Gasly's behind you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.8 seconds. Race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Thank you, Fred, and everyone for the opportunity.
Here's the checkered flag. Here's our winner. By George, he's done it. Russell wins.
They led from lights out to the flag at the end, and their race victory was never in doubt, was it? Brilliant stuff by them.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. And taking his place on the top step of the podium, he gave it some hustle. Well done to George Russell. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.